What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today I am back here in Madden 26, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 10 of the easiest players you can trade for in franchise mode. And just a quick disclaimer, if you are watching this video a while after it's been uploaded, it's possible that some of the trades in this video might not work due to roster updates as well as changes to the trading system done by EA in franchise mode. So if you're watching this video like 2 months after it's been uploaded, it's possible that some of the trades might actually be outdated, which is why I'm going to be making multiple of these throughout the entire season. So it's possible if you're watching this one a while after it's been uploaded that I already have an updated version out. But with that being said, you can still try the ones in this video out. I'm sure a lot of them will still work a while after this video has been uploaded, but just make sure to stay tuned for more because I will definitely be making more of these throughout the entire season. But yeah, with that being said, I'm not going to spend too much time yapping. We're going to go ahead and jump right into trade number 1. And here for trade number 1, we are getting Zay Flowers in exchange for Tyler Boyd, Isaiah Wynn, a 3rd and 2 4th round picks. And I did sign Tyler Boyd and Isaiah Wynn out of free agency, so this trade is basically Zay Flowers for a 3rd and 2 4th round picks. And when you consider that Zay Flowers is an 85 overall, 24 with star dev, this is just incredible value. But yeah, that's trade number 1, Zay Flowers. Let's go to trade number 2. And here in trade number 2, we are trading another guy that is signed out of free agency, Shaq Barrett, a 3rd, a 4th, and 2 5th round picks in exchange for Nick Benito, who's an 84 overall, 25 years old with star dev. And again, just like the last trade, when you consider that this is pretty much just a draft picks trade because Shaq Barrett was a free agent, this is just amazing value, especially when you consider how much Nick Benito will develop. But yeah, that's trade number 2. We'll go on to trade 3. And here with trade number 3, we are picking up rookie edge rusher Mike Green in exchange for Jadeveon Clowney in a 3rd round pick. And just like all the other players in this video, I did sign Jadeveon Clowney out of free agency, so this is literally just a 3rd round pick for Mike Green, which is just incredible value. And also on the same note, if you guys do want to see a video where I go over 10 of the easiest rookies to trade for in Madden 26, let me know in the comments and I will gladly do that. But yeah, just quickly about Mike Green, he's 22 with hidden development, so it's going to be star or better for him. I'm not sure what round he got taken in. I think it was maybe the 2nd round, or maybe I just don't know about, I don't know. But yeah, you literally get him for a 3rd round pick here, so yeah, that is great value. But yeah, Mike Green is trade number 3. We will go to trade number 4. And here with trade number 4, we have a very popular wide receiver in Madden, Jameson Williams, in exchange for Shaq Barrett, a 3rd, 4th, and 2 7th round picks. And for those of you who don't know, Jameson Williams is 24 with star dev. He also has 98 speed, so he's one of the fastest wide receivers in the game, and due to the fact that he's 24 in star dev, he's just going to continue to get better. And all it takes to add one of the fastest wide receivers in the game is just a handful of picks. But yeah, Jameson Williams is trade number 4. We will go to trade number 5. And just real quick before we get into trade number 5, if you guys do enjoy Madden 26 franchise content, I do have a lot of that type of content up on my channel. I'm doing a long-term Raiders franchise, and I also do challenge videos where I try to rebuild a team in just 10 minutes to try and turn them into a Super Bowl winning team for a 1-season simulation. Those videos are up in my speed rebuilds playlist. If you're interested, feel free to check those out. But yeah, if Madden franchise content is something you're interested in, I do have a ton up on my channel, and I will be uploading a ton during this Madden 26 season. But yeah, with that being said, we will go on to trade number 5. And here for trade number 5, we are getting Joey Porter in exchange for Asante Samuel Jr., a 3rd and a 7th round pick. And like all the other players in this video that I've traded, Asante Samuel Jr. is a free agent, so we're getting Joey Porter, who's 25, star dev. He also does have 90 speed, so if that's something you're into, he's got 90 speed, 80 overall, as you guys can see, for a 3rd and a 7th round pick. And if I'm not mistaken, this is just year 3 for Joey Porter, so there's a ton of development ahead for him. So if you're able to get him at this amazing value, it's possible he develops into your cornerback 1. But yeah, this is trade 5, Joey Porter from the Steelers. We'll go to trade 6. And here for our next trade, we are getting Tajay Spears in exchange for Preston Smith and a future 6th and 7th round pick. And just like every other player that I've traded in this video, Preston Smith, as you can probably guess, is a free agent, so we are literally getting a 79 overall running back that's 25 with star dev for a future 6th and 7th round pick. So you're getting a guy that might actually be your RB1 right out of the gate or can develop into that RB1 spot for a future 6th and 7th round pick. And personally, I think that value is very good. But yeah, that's trade 6, Tajay Spears from the Tennessee Titans. We will go to trade number 7. And here for trade 7, we have another running back. We are getting Tyler Algier from the Atlanta Falcons in exchange for David Andrews and a 5th round pick. And honestly, I don't think I have to mention it at this point, but I will just for the sake of it. David Andrews is a free agent, and for those of you who don't know, Tyler Algier is 25 and he also does have star dev. So the fact that he's already an 81 overall, which for a Madden running back 81 is like a pretty decent spot, the fact that he also does have star dev just makes this trade all the more worth it. But yeah, that's trade 7. Tyler Algier from the Atlanta Falcons. We will go to trade number 8. And here for trade 8, we are getting defensive tackle Ed Oliver in exchange for John Johnson III, a 5th and future 4th round pick. And the thing about this Ed Oliver trade is I did some franchises earlier in the year when Madden 26 first came out, and I think it was in 2 of my franchises that I did. For some reason, the Bills were releasing Ed Oliver during preseason camp cuts, so that's kind of how I got the idea to even try trading for him, because I figured that they just didn't value him that much. And the fact that we're able to get him for basically a 5th and 4th round pick, because as you guys can probably guess, John Johnson was a free agent. And Ed Oliver, he is 27, so he's a little bit older, especially in terms of Madden. 27 is kind of, getting up there in age, but he does have star dev, so it's possible he can still develop at 27. It's not impossible. But he is an 82 overall, so at the end of the day, he is still going to be a solid starter on the interior of your defensive line. But yeah, that is trade number 8, Ed Oliver from the Buffalo Bills. We will go to trade number 9. And here with trade number 9, we are getting Tank Dell from the Houston Texans in exchange for Maurice Hurst. I believe that's his first name. Honestly, I don't know for sure. But also Tyler Boyd and 2 5th round picks. And for those of you who do not know, Tank Dell is 25 with star dev. He also does have 92 speed, so if that's something you're looking into. And we get him here for 2 free agents and 2 5th round picks, which is pretty good value last I checked. So yeah, Tank Dell from the Houston Texans. This is all we have to give up to get him. That's trade 9. We will go on to our final trade, trade number 10. And last but not least, we are picking up a guard from the Browns here. Tevin Jenkins in exchange for Jedrick Wills, who is also a former Brown, 2 5th round picks and a 7th round pick. So if you do need some offensive line help, Tevin Jenkins is available. He's 27 with star dev, so it's possible he can develop and get a little bit higher than 80 overall, but even if he doesn't develop that much, he is still a solid player to have on your offensive line, and you can probably put him at right tackle, left guard, or left tackle too. I'm not sure what his overall would be at center, but I mean, in terms of Madden, like, the overall doesn't really change that much, but yeah, I'm sure he would be around an 80 wherever you put him on the offensive line. But yeah, with that being said, that is the final trade, trade number 10, Tevin Jenkins. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to check out the other Madden content I have up on my channel. That would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching all the way into the end. I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see y'all next time.